Deadpool 3. So Deadpool and Wolverine, we do have another update here for that. In case y'all haven't heard, Deadpool and Wolverine is going to probably be one of the most anticipated movies, at least on the superhero realm, for this year. It's one of my highest anticipated films. But the one thing that I am super, super excited about is the fact that we don't know very much about it. Last week, we talked about how it was revealed that there were a lot of surprises, in store. We also found out that Ryan Reynolds knew about Hugh Jackman coming back and basically sat on that secret for years. And that to me is a beautiful thing because I absolutely love the fact that in the Deadpool movies, one of the funnest aspects were the cameos. Is listen, let's be honest. Deadpool is not a deep movie. This is not a movie that we're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, the story was so rich and the plot was so this and that." It's not about that. It's never really been about that. Like, it's a simple, fun, violent franchise that will poke fun at itself, poke fun at other things. Listen, nobody was talking about superhero landings until Deadpool. So Deadpool has a certain place in the cinematic universe that I definitely appreciate. But it seems like we have a little bit more update and insight as to what's going to happen. Now, this is from Karan Sony. So I finally I know what his name sounds like now. So he was playing Dopinder in the franchise. But he actually came out and said a little bit more. We heard last time he was like, "Oh, there's a lot of people that travel to London that are clearly going to be cameoing in this movie." But he had even more insight as to what we can expect in Deadpool and Wolverine. He says here, "I can say that I think it'll be really good, this movie. And from my little experience of my part in it, it's definitely Ryan Reynolds taking full advantage of the MCU and playing with all the toys. It also feels like it's coming at a perfect time for the MCU because it's ready for a little bit of a shakeup, and he's definitely shaking it up. And so I think like this is great that it's coming at this time, and they're very willing to make fun of themselves, which is important. So that right there, I absolutely love. And what he's saying very nicely is that the MCU has been lacking. It hasn't been doing very well. Phase 4 overall had a couple decent things, but overall was a disappointment. So when he talks about shake it up, yeah, you mean inject a little juice. Okay, the MCU got to get jacked up. Okay, just go ahead, turn that thigh to the side, and go ahead and put that injection in and juice that sucker up because the MCU needs. So I'm not saying it's on life support, I'm not saying that, but it can use a little protein shake. You know what I'm saying? It can use a little Red Bull, a little 5-hour energy. It can use a little something, something. So I like the fact that they are aware of that. And I agree. It should be able to make fun of itself. I mean, She-Hulk did that. She-Hulk came in and kind of made fun of the whole, MCU a little bit and all of that. So, let's see. I think Deadpool, if anybody, especially another person that could break the fourth wall, that could be pretty interesting. And I'm still waiting. And I'm really hoping, can we get She-Hulk and Deadpool to show up in the same film? I'm just saying, if we're talking about making a fantastic cameo in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, She-Hulk coming in would be an amazing thing. Guys, do y'all really understand? We only have 2 characters right now in the MCU that can break the fourth wall. I would love to see a conversation between them just talking to us, talking about regular stuff, talking about the state of the MCU, talking about their movies, talking about things that we like. It would be amazing. And we absolutely need She-Hulk and Deadpool to show up. I would be here for it. But we do have a little bit more here from Sony. So he does talk about basically meeting Kevin Feige. He said that the Marvel boss was thrilled to work closely with the team as they weave the MCU into Deadpool's world and capitalize on all the resources and IP that it would provide. He goes on to say, it was just like this was so different for me because we didn't get a script or anything. It was very secretive. He then goes on and says, and then Ryan is definitely like, calling Kevin Feige out a lot at the moment. There's a lot of Kevin Feige jokes in the movie. You have to have a good sense of humor, and he does. So that's cool. I love it. I love two things from both of these things. One, I love the fact that this movie is so secretive. The fact that the actors are not even getting the scripts until a day before, that to me lets me know that y'all are really doing your best to keep these leaks and stuff on, like, just be tight with it. And by the way, I need to take a moment. Hold on. Because I had this gripe the other day and I wanted to talk about it, because what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to reveal what the Deadpool leak was. Now, there were not too long ago we saw Ryan Reynolds. He was like, "Yo, don't, reveal any leaks, like be cool about it, whatever." I'm asking all y'all YouTubers and all y'all websites, and I'm going to call y'all out, especially you, giant freaking robot. Stop leaking potential Deadpool rumors. Please stop. Here's the problem. Whether it's true or not, it does not serve to the best interest of us, the movie people, the movie audience. Even if you're somebody who doesn't care about spoilers, nothing good is going to happen by having things spoiled for you. Because if it's not true, then you are going to get your hopes up about this thing that could happen, but it didn't happen. And if it was true, then what's going to happen? You're going to go into this movie, find out that this thing was true. It was supposed to be a surprise. It's no longer a surprise. And what's going to happen? You're going to be sitting there thinking, oh, y'all don't have nothing else? Well, the movie was trying to promise you a surprise, but you allowed yourself to get spoiled, or the spoiler was out there. So now you're left with nothing. So once again, if you're a YouTuber, a website, whoever, stop spoiling these things for us. It does not help, all for the sake of a couple of clicks, a couple of views. Let me try and help y'all even more. It's not hard to talk around a spoiler or a rumor. All you have to do is say, hey, this popular actor could show up as this popular character in the Deadpool movie. Want to find out more? Watch my video. Want to find out more? Click and read our article. Why don't you work around these things rather than putting it out there, making a big old thumbnail? Because guess what? For those of us that like to mind our business, we can't unsee the stupid thumbnail that you just created. And I'm not going to talk about the one that recently was leaked or was recently talked about, because I actually care about other people having a positive experience in the movies. But y'all are out here being ridiculous. And I'll urge some of y'all, if you guys just want to have a good time with Deadpool, because I'm telling you, it's not going to be a movie that's going to be deep on story. Clearly, a lot of the comedy, a lot of the fun stuff that's going to happen in the movie is going to rely on surprises. So if you take the surprises away, you're automatically limiting your own personal enjoyment of the film. I told y'all before, whether you care about spoilers or not, you cannot be unsurprised. Once that's taken away, it's gone. So please tell those websites, tell those YouTube channels, all of them. I don't care how many million subscribers they got. I don't care how big they are. Stop being thirsty for the clicks and views. Stop ruining these things for us. Stop putting these things in your thumbnails. It's ridiculous and it needs to stop. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest because it bothers me so much. I just saw one of those stupid rumors and I was just sitting here like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? Now I know this supposed actor may or may not be in the movie, and whether they're in it or not, it's already ruined. It's already stupid. It's ruined. And for what? A couple of clicks? Giant freaking robot. Yes, I'm calling y'all out. Y'all should be ashamed. I hope y'all got all 10 clicks off of that thing. Golly. Get on my nerves, man. For real. It's like, can we just have this movie? All the rumor leakers out there, all the people that are inside it, can we just have this movie? Please. That's all I'm asking. Y'all want to go? Listen, hey, go ruin Venom the Last Dance. Please, can we make that trade? I will trade y'all Deadpool and Wolverine, and y'all don't say nothing about it, but y'all can spoil the mess out of Venom the Last Dance. Please, can we make that change? Can we make the trade? God, it's like this is why we can't have nice things. Because these sites be out here so thirsty for clicks. Stop! Anyway, I also liked the fact that Kevin Feige was being a very good sport about this. You know, my man is on the set. Listen, I already told you I met Kevin twice. You know, I already told y'all he's the nicest nerd I've ever met, right? Very cool, very approachable. You know, he will joke or laugh with you. Cool guy, right? From what I've experienced, cool guy. And the fact that he's willing to let Ryan Reynolds go in on him multiple times with the jokes in this movie, I love it. That just gives me a very, very positive sign. It's a green flag, okay, that this movie is going to make us laugh. It is going to have a great time. I already told y'all another great sign is the fact that they're doing reshoots kind of close to the release of the film, which lets me believe if you're doing reshoots late, if y'all get the script at the last minute, and if Kevin Feige is okay with people making fun of him, oh my God, they about to go in on this movie, and the jokes are going to be fresh. That's that. I don't think y'all understand how key that is. When your jokes are fresh and they're relevant and they're not from something 2 years ago when the movie was actually being made, that is such a good thing. So I cannot wait for this movie. But y'all let me know, what do you think about this Deadpool update? Are you feeling good that they're so secretive about the script and how they're going about it? How do you feel about Kevin Feige being out here on set having a good old time for them to drag him in his own movie? Whatever you think, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.